started a new stream, but apparently... Yeah, hello? I'm not sure what's happening, but rip last stream. Yeah, about that. YouTube seems to be such a great platform for streaming, honestly. It changes the dates. When I say I want to stream at 5 p.m. on this day, it changes it to the next day at 1 a.m. It takes 2 minutes to load the stream. Like I click start stream, and then on YouTube it says there was an error. 2 minutes later, oh, you're live. Like, also it doesn't recognize when I write Pokemon Sword, it doesn't recognize it. I have to write Pokemon and then find Pokemon Sword. There's not even Shield, it's just Pokemon Sword. It's just, and then it does this. There was nothing wrong. My internet was alright. Everything else worked. It's just, stream died. Sorry. Ha ha. You want to stream? No. So yeah, I honestly don't think it's a good platform to stream. Sorry, YouTube, but it's not my end. It's not on my end that you change my dates and stuff like that. Anyway. So, I assume Twitch is superior. I think Twitch is better to stream. YouTube is better to put videos on, I guess, but you're from Brazil, not Poland. Anyway, I'll just fucking end this at this second stream, whatever. I don't care. Sorry about that. Anyway, alright, so as I was saying, just to finish, I just want to wrap it up and then go, you know, it's just kind of kills the vibe when this happens, so. So as I was saying, just real quick, RNG, right? So RNG, as I got interrupted there, you're choosing Fire Blast and then you're allowing, the RNG to like roll the dice, and then it looks 85, so that's like 1 in 8 approximately to miss, and then it rolls and you're like, okay. On YouTube only, the audience is bigger. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube because people actually tune in. On Twitch I have like tops of 30 viewers, so anyway, so you know, and then you're like saying, okay, I made that decision. If I get punished by RNG, which is a dice roll, then so be it. It's still annoying as fuck, of course, when you're like, I win this game if I hit this, and then the RNG says, nope, fuck you, and it misses. Sure, but you as a player made that decision. So it's not fully RNG's fault that this is happening to you. It's you as a player combined with the RNG that this happened to you. Whereas something like this, 10% chance to burn, or even worse, even worse, 30% chance to flinch with a specific ability that doubles the effect of secondary effects, so 60% to flinch, is not cool at all. It's just not cool at all. Like, at all. Because you, as a player, have nothing to say about this. Unless you go for Gastro Acid, which has absolutely no presence at all. Unless you go for Skill Swap, which has no presence at all. And unless even if you do, this still has 30%. And there's nothing that stops... Kristen, thank you for that $5. YouTube best platform for streaming, yay. I mean, YouTube also takes big chunk of the money you're sending me. So this $5
YT best platform for streaming, yay, upside down face.
You know, YouTube probably took like $2 out of this $5, so I only got 3, but skip that. Do Mega Blastoise? I did. It's on my video, one of my videos. But anyway, This is totally not in your hands as a player. You, as a player, playing versus something like this, get punished for playing the game. There's no ability that cancels secondary. There's only protective paths, right? Holder moves are protected. Holders' moves are protected from adverse contact effect. Oh, no, it's not even. Isn't there something like that? I thought there was something like that. Hey, player. Spapa? What's up, Kristen? Isn't there an item that cancels this? Do Snom? I cannot do Snom. Snom is LC, and even in LC it's kind of bad. Like, the stats are just bad. Everything else also is. Doesn't get any... Anyway. Yeah, like, I don't remember if there is or not, but you know, you as a player, their anti-flinch abilities, yeah, there's inner focus and stuff, but it's not about, because in order to counter this thing, you have to run a bad ability only to counter this, right? Okay, inner focus now has immunity to intimidate. But if there was an ability saying you are immune to flinches and your flying type moves are 1.2 damage or something, you know, so that you're running this on a flying type Pokemon and the stab gets stronger or something, I would be much more inclined to actually run it just for the sake. But if someone says Air Slash 60% flinch chance on Togekiss and then just run inner focus, I mean, like, sure, I'll run inner focus instead of like fucking good abilities. But yeah, anyway, RNG like this is just bad. It's bad, 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 bad. Inherently awful. Because you, as the player playing this game, is punished for playing the game. You think Gastrodon? I think I already talked about Gastrodon. That's okay. It's decent. It gets Recover, Toxic, Stealth Rock, Scald, Earthquake. It's pretty good. But yeah, so when you're playing this game and you're going versus a Togekiss, the RNG is just like, and it's not like flinch like drops your stat or something. Flinch makes you lose a turn of attack or whatever, and losing a turn is so crucial in a game like this. Losing a turn in Pokemon is so crucial. You know? Yeah, I mean, you can outspeed it. Yes, of course you can outplay it. And we're not talking about, oh, it can be outplayed or how to outplay it. All I'm saying is that at its core, this is a very, very, very bad thing. I really hate it. Because it rolls the dice for you to basically lose a turn, and it also does damage. You know, Fake Out is good. I don't care. Fake Out is good. Because Fake Out is weak, it's normal type, and it's only first turn. So it's a chip damage, cool, alright, no problem. Flinch, alright, I lost a turn, but it did the chip damage, and it sacrifices a move slot for it, right? This is good. This is good damage with stab, with 60% to flinch. You can Thunder Wave to increase your chances. If you're running a set that depends on RNG to perform the main idea of the set, yeah, I mean, this is like one more thing. Thunder Wave, right? Thunder Wave. I have no problem with paralysis cutting the speed. Fair enough. Your Pokemon is paralyzed, it's slower. But your Pokemon is paralyzed and it can lose a turn at some point. It loses speed and it can lose a turn, right? Why? Like, why? Like, actually, why, right? You already crippled my speed. I'm already fucking slow as shit, so you're probably gonna be outspeeding everything. Because it's not half, it's a quarter now. But also, I can just lose a turn. And the percentage of losing consecutive turns is actually pretty good. You could lose 3 turns in a row. And then they just, like, go, oh, look, you lost your turn? Oh, I'm so sorry, man. You lost your turn? Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Oh, shit. I mean... You're the best YouTuber, thanks. Appreciate it, Spencer. But, you know, it's just so stupid. In my opinion, RNG in this form is just bad. It's awful. And then, critical hits. Critical hits. Let's go to critical hits real quick. Because on this Pokemon we can also get critical hits. This has high crit ratio. No, it's Air Cutter. Okay. So let's do Air Cutter and let's do you get something like Aerialize? Sure. They're the same power. Okay, cool. So the thing about crits is that number one, it's totally out of your hands as a opposing player to someone who gets a crit. Unless you're running, yes, Battle Armor, Lucky Chant, but these abilities and these moves are just... You'd much rather not run it for the chance of it getting a crit, you know? It's just like pointless. But anyway, hey, Love and Alex. I have no idea what Rons are, but YouTube won't allow me too many characters. Please watch chat. I mean, yeah, YouTube wouldn't allow you. Why would it, right? But what do you want? Like, what's up with chat? I am new meta. Pray it misses. You're the best. Double team. I mean, I see the chat. I respond when it's like. I was shiny Honeyga, shiny Dratini in HGSS and your notification stopped. What? I mean, good luck. Anyway, so, you know, crits get extra damage because the game told them to, right? You know, it's like okay, so for example, and they bypass stats. So let's say you are a Cosmic Power Sigilyph, and you are at +4, so or +6. You're maxed, right? Times 4, whatever. And it's like. Okay, we got a $25 donation from Zach Hill. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Hey, Papa Garbador. I am a new watcher. I found you for Weedle Twin Needle. Love it. Watching you do crazy sets. It's so entertaining. Have a good day, my dude. Thank you so much, Zach Hill. Highly appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day too. And...
Hey, Papa Garbodor. I'm a new watcher. I found you through Weedle Twindle. Love watching you do crazy sets. It's so entertaining. Have a good day, my dude.
Twindle? But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope to not cease to entertain. But anyway, let me finish this pod, guys. So you're a +6 defense or special both, right? Cosmic Power, Sigilyph. And your defenses are very good. And you are also Magic Guard, so you cannot get poisoned. And you worked for 6 turns to get to that state. And you still can get outplayed by Roar, Whirlwind, Dragon Tail, Destiny Bond, Taunt. You know, before you started. Taunt, yet. Twindle? Windle Twindle. Whittle Twindle. Yeah. Whittle Twindle. But anyway, so you worked your ass off trying to, you know, 6 turns. 6 turns is a lot of turns. And then you also had to go for Roost. So 2 slots on your Pokemon already used up. So Cosmic Fire Roost. And, you know, and then again, you can get counter. It's not like when you're at +6 and you have Roost, you're just like unkillable. There's nothing anyone can do. And everyone should just forfeit once they see it. You can still get like Heart Swapped, Hazed. Yeah, phased with stuff, you know. But... And then, all of a sudden... And let's say your opponent does like 12% to you because they have a super effective hit. Let's say they go for a Crunch and at +6, it does 12% to you. And you're like, okay, I'm fine. I'll just, you know... Psycho Shift the Toxic on them from Toxic Orb, and then I'll Roost. I'll be annoying, but you know, that's how I wanted it to be, whatever. And then all of a sudden, they go for the Crunch, and it does 100%. Oh, it's a crit. Ha! Fuck you. Like, honestly, that's how I feel every time this happens, you know? 6 turns is a lot of turns? It is. It is. Some games end at turn 12, so half of that is you setting up. But anyway, you know, you're like, I'm good, I think I have a decent chance of winning this game. Crunch, 100%, fuck you. Like, the game looks at you and says, eat my big slimy D. You're gonna lose now, because... Ah, you lose, haha! You know, it's like, why? 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 Right? Like, if you think about it, why? What's the purpose that anyone would want this in a game? I mean, I guess 1.5 damage random chance just to make it, you know, whatever. Sure. It's still annoying, but sure. But bypass the stats too and get the 1 and 5 damage boost? Yes, crits ignore stat boosts, yes. They ignore stat boosts and they're 1.5. Yes, crits, yeah, don't account for any stat changes. If you are at +6 and the crunch does 12%, a critical crunch will do 100. It will kill it. Yes. So that's the biggest bullshit in the game. Honestly, the biggest bullshit in the game is bypassing the stats. Second thing is that it exists as a whole. Like, randomly your opponent gets just more damage on you because they deserve it, or like you deserve to lose, you know. You're just playing the game, they're just playing the game, you're going on and on, like boom, 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 and all of a sudden, boom, crit! Your Pokemon dies, even though you were supposed to win the next turn. Because you're faster, you're doing like 20 to each, and then you're left at 20, he's left at 20, you're supposed to go. But before that, he didn't do 20, he did 30 and you died. It's like... cool. And then, what I would do to change it is that, for example, Aerial Ace is 60. Let's assume it's special, right? Because Air Cutter is also 60 and... What? Hello? Yeah, Air Cutter is... I think it was 55, but they bumped it to 60, whatever. 60 and 60, right? And then look. High critical hit ratio. And this has no accuracy. And this move should get the chance to crit. By all means. This move should be getting a chance to crit. And then once you run stuff like this, crits could be an archetype. Like, you could be running full critical hit teams or something like that, where you're running Scope Lens, Super Luck, Air Cutter, or something like that. And then, that's great. You know? That's good, because this move has no chance for a crit, doesn't say it here, so when you see someone going for Aerial Aces, you're like, safe. You're like, okay, yeah. They're not gonna do more damage all of a sudden because the game says so. Oh, they're running Air Cutter. They might do more damage because the game said so. So maybe I should watch out. But no, both of these have chances to hit a crit. This has a higher chance. Like, and it's so stupid. It's such a stupid concept. I don't believe they never thought about it. It's stupid. For 8 generations, okay, for 7, because in Gen 1 it was much worse. Because it was based on speed. The faster you were, the higher chance you had for crits. So something like a Persian, there are no Isengrims, nobody is that crazy. Even yeah, Isengrim is 100 per month, so yeah, no one is that crazy. It's also up there, just in case someone is a millionaire and then go like, oh, I like this channel, I'm gonna support it. Oh, there's 100 tiers, I'm gonna go, you know. So, you know, yeah, it was based on speed, so, so essentially, it should be 0 crit. Yeah. Like, why should there be crits? It's literally a random chance that you die. Or, like, you get more damage. Like, why? again, sure, put critical hits on moves like Air Cutter, like Poison Cross Poison, like Night Slash, stuff that says increase the chance of crits. Sure. If I see it, I'm like, oh wait, I saw this did 20, but I know this move, it might do 30 next turn, or even 40, double the damage if it's crits, but make it 0 to begin with. So you know, Night Slash did 20, I'm at 30 health, there's a chance he could do 40 because I know this is Night Slash. I'm actually gonna withdraw or something, right? Instead of Close Combat did 60, did 40. Oh, so I'm at 60. I'm gonna be fine next turn. Close Combat, this does 60. Oh, I'm not fine. I guess I die because the game said, yeah, we're gonna actually kill you this time. Without crits, stall teams become OP. You're not banking on crits to beat stall. Like, I don't think anyone in the game builds a team and says, if I'm running into a stall team, I'm gonna crit them. Right? No one does that. Or no one should be doing that, that's the point. Like, if you as a player are worried of stall on the ladder, you should tech something like Taunt, you should tech something like Heal Bell, you should tech something like Whirlwind, Taunt is the best answer, by the way, but yeah, you should think about your Pokemon having moves to counter it, instead of saying, I'll just crit it. I'll just go, you know, Earthquake, and then once it does 12, once it does 60, because it bypasses stats, I'll just do that. I don't care. Stall almost never relies on boosting its own defenses. Yeah, it relies on Toxicking, and so you just run answers to Toxic and recover. You just run Taunt, or you just run Steel types or something. You know, it's not. It's definitely not that someone says, "I'll making this team." Oh wait, stall. Yeah, I'll just crit them. Hello, Omar. You know, that's not how it should work. So I think crits should be 0 to begin with, and then there should be things like Super Luck, Scope Lens, Lancet Berry, and then specific moves like Air Cutter, Night Slash, whatever, Psycho Cut. Crits are in a way a viable. Yeah, but that's the point. They shouldn't be. Because as much as people hate stall, I mean, I hate stall very much. Stall is bad. If I see a stall team and I see that I don't have an answer, I just forfeit because I don't care. I hate stall, but someone is playing a stall team in order to win. That's their win con, stall. And if they see taunt, and if they see steel types that cannot get poisoned or something, they're like, oh shit, I'm in a bad position now because I play stall and I don't really deal with taunt. So that's kind of bad, you know? So I wouldn't say that someone, even for the stall player, that's unfair, you know? Because someone made their team to be stall, and even if you hate it, because I hate it, I know I hate it, but even if we do, it doesn't justify that those people lose because you got a coin flip or a dice roll that said, oh yeah, you will win this. As a player, I wanna beat stall with my techs. I wanna beat stall because I have taunt. Like, look. Whoa. Prankster taunt. I have that. And then if I know they're gonna switch, I have Volt Switch, right? I mean, this team is like weird. Don't get me wrong. It has a unusable Meowstic, but still, this is a good Pokemon to see to show you what I mean. This Pokemon hits good. It has switch capabilities, and it has taunt with Prankster, so it always goes first. Unless you're going versus dark types with... Yeah, dark types, I mean. Then this is good, right? And this is what I want. This, as a player, I want to know, if I'm going versus stall and I see Chansey, Blissey, Alomomola, stuff like that, I go to Thundurus and they're like, oh shit, he went for taunt, so now, okay, I guess I'll switch out, and then I do Volt Switch, and they're like, oh shit, and then I go to something else, and they're like, okay, I need to, I cannot reliably stall now because he has a Tyranitar versus my Frostmoth or something. So, you know, that's how I beat, that's how I think stall should be beat. People have 6 times 4, which is 24 move slots to put moves in. So out of 24, you could have Taunt on one, right? You could have Heart Swap on one to stop a sweep or something, right? But you shouldn't be banking on critical hits saying, I will beat stall because there's a chance to crit and I'll just keep jamming this attack until the crit happens. Oh, crit happened! I won! I'm such a good player. And they go, well, I was playing stall and Subtoxic protects the Salazzle. Yeah, you could run that, but Subtoxic protects Salazzle is useless when Thundurus goes for a taunt, you know? I dislike winning because of RNG makes it feel less deserved. Exactly. Exactly. People love it. People, I mean, I even on my videos sometimes went like, yeah, crit, that's why I won. But in hindsight, if you as a player win games because of RNG, so flinch, paralysis, crits, does that really make you a good player in any sense? You know, like, you didn't do anything to deserve this. RNG did. Or maybe not anything, but the win didn't come from you playing as good. But it comes from the RNG saying, we got you, fam. We don't got you, fam, but we got you, fam. So I really, 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 really think flinch shouldn't be a thing. Paralysis should only have the speed, or quarter the speed. Crits shouldn't be a thing. And then added effects to moves should be really something that makes you pay it off. So Flamethrower shouldn't have a burn, but maybe Fire Blast could have a 10% burn. Because again, you're sacrificing accuracy for power, so you maybe sacrifice 5 more accuracy, so lower it to 80 and give it 10% to burn. You know? It's hidden cache RNG heavy. No. Hidden cache is autopilot, but they nerfed it now. It's nerfed now, so it's not as good anymore. But yeah, so you know, I really, really, really think RNG shouldn't determine games. When you're going into the deck builder, sure, put RNG there. Fire Blast, where was that? Fire Blast or Flamethrower? Do I want to get the 10% chance to burn and higher power for accuracy decrease? Or do I want the 90 base power, 100% accuracy, no chance to burn, let's assume, move? Oh, let me consider this and that, blah blah blah, you know. Fine, by all means. You know, it's you as a player who decides if you wanna hit weaker but more reliably, or you wanna hit stronger but less reliably, right? It's you as a player. It rewards you as a player when you go for that Fire Blast and you kill that Ferrothorn in one hit. And it also punishes you when you go for that Fire Blast and you miss. Because then there's this, you know, this. Like, okay, I killed that Ferrothorn game 1, but in game 2 I missed. Happens, right? This is the RNG that is not... It still can determine the outcome of the game, of course. But you as a player is, what's the word? Responsible for doing this. Because you could have run Flamethrower. The game didn't say you need to run Fire Blast. You could have run Flamethrower. It's your fault that it missed, but it's also your accomplishment that you won that game because of it, you know? As a game designer, it is a bit extremist remove those stuffs because this will remove certain variability in the game. The changes dropped to Gwent? Yeah, go to playgwent.com and they did. But not many changes, only to Madame Louisa and yeah, but anyway. It's a bit extreme, but is it though? Is the game really fun because you can lose a game due to crit, or you can win the game due to a crit? Is it really fun because of this? Is it more, you know? I don't think it's more fun. Like, if I were to play 10 games, and in each of these games, the only RNG was me missing a Fire Blast, or hitting it, because I decided I'm gonna not put Flamethrower just 100% accurate, but I'm gonna go for the Fire Blast. So each of these games, I was rolling that dice, and then nothing else changed. Maybe the opponent also had Fire Blast over Flamethrower, or had Blizzard over Ice Beam, and blah blah blah. You know what I mean, right? And then over these 10 games, I won 5 of those because I played better, and I only missed once. Or like 6 of those because I played better, and then 1 of them I missed. Even though I played better, I missed 1, and I was like, if I had Flamethrower, okay. And then the 4 others, I won, I lost or whatever. Versus a scenario where I lost 4 games, and I won 6 games because 3 of those 1 games I got crits, like 3 crits in a row, and I killed 3. I killed 3 Pokemon because I got crits. And then the other one, the guy forfeited. Or the other game, I flinched him to death with Togekiss because he wasn't faster. And I just kept clicking, and the game said flinch, flinch, paralyze, flinch, 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 paralyze, paralyze, flinch, paralyze, paralyze. And my opponent just said, yeah, cool, nice game. And I was like, yeah, another win. Feels so good. That's such a good. So good. I honestly would keep to scenario 1, where I play better, I win, and maybe I lose because I missed Fire Blast, but my fault. I chose Fire Blast over Flamethrower instead of crit, 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 flinch, 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 paralyze, paralyze. Extra effect of whatever, Peppa talking about RNG and me agreeing, like, wait, you... do you actually not understand what I mean? Spamming a move and smash makes it weaker. Should that be a case in Pokemon? No, 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 no. If you continuously go for a move, then it's okay. Hello, Blue Eve. All I'm saying is that RNG, even if it makes the game more varied, it doesn't make the game more fair. It's an order now, yeah. It's nerfed. But rightfully so. It's a joke, okay. But yeah, that's really all I'm saying, man. That's really all. If I was to, if Game Freak said, hey, you, come fix the game for us. Eat all the bad RNG. Yeet all the Pokemon that are like brainless autopilot Pokemon, like Dracovish. Don't make more regional forms of Pokemon that already existed. That's another point. Wait, I don't know. So for example, every move except Rock Throw, every rock move except Exile Rock and Power Gem and Diamond Storm. Is Diamond Storm 95? Yeah. Metronome battles, yeah. Don't delete them, nerf them. But how would you nerf if... I don't think nerfing critical hits and paralysis is gonna do anything. It's still a thing. It can still punish you at any point. I would just throw them out. Like, honestly, I would throw them out. It's not in your hands at all. Again, you can lose a game because you get paralyzed and the game just decided to get paralyzed. You can lose a game because your Pokemon died to a crit. Like, honestly, that's it. You shouldn't be losing games, or winning games for that matter, due to chance. Because then you shouldn't be playing the game. It's the game that plays itself. It's random chance that you won then. You know, Boom Burst does 60% or 50%. Your opponent goes for leftovers. 57 health. Oh, critical hit. He died. Reasons of the critical hit and the Pokemon dying? Luck. Just throw it out. Make the people fully responsible of the outcome of the game. If you went for Boom Burst on a Blissey instead of switching out to something else, right? It's your fault as a player, instead of if you went for Boom Burst and it got the crit. Like, that's... honestly, that's it. Using my... no, I'm not using it, I just showed how I would make it better. Close combat or Drain Punch here. And a bit more attack. I think crits should be tossed, but paralysis, how about paralyzes the every other turn, like trend ability? That's broken, man. That would be broken. Like, then if you want it to paralyze every other turn, then don't decrease the speed and make it wear off or something. Like, honestly, having paralysis trigger every other turn is super good. It's too strong. Like, I cannot express how strong that is. Given that statuses stay, right? Unless you have natural cure or hydration or something. This status would stay on your Pokemon for as long as it didn't cure it, and that means that, yeah, you would get every other turn. You would turn into a Slacking on every Pokemon. Dude, sick. How much money do you get from subscriptions? None. I get money from members and donations, and that's whatever people want to give me. Members are like, yeah, $2 or $10, so it depends on the people, but the donations is whatever people want to give me. And then minus tax and minus YouTube taking some for themselves because they deserve it for having a great streaming platform. What would be the team you would have if you were any Pokemon trainer? Team of Pokemon I would have if I could have any Pokemon? Okay. Of course, we would start with this. Then we would start... or we would put this Pokemon. Then we would put... I think Scizor is cool. Water type would be probably Swampert. Fire type, some fire type I would like. Like, thank you for the subscriptions, Papa Chito and Heber Souza Goncalves. Sorry if I mispronounced that heavily, which I probably did. I like Delphox. And then something Ghost. I think Janjar. Yeah. Ish. I would have to really think this team more through, but when I think about viable Pokemon and Pokemon I really like, this would be the team, I think. Because Delphox is obviously the weakest of these Pokemon, but I still like this Pokemon a lot. And it is Fire and Psychic, which I'm lacking. And it has some mischievous tactics going on with Magician, Trick. Blacephalon I don't like. I don't like the design of it. It's a very good Pokemon to play with, but I hate the design of it. And I like the design of all of these Pokemon. Every single Pokemon in here is a well-designed Pokemon in my opinion. So, Big Salamence for Mega Garbodor. Yeah. No Garbodor? No Garbodor, because if you wanted me to take this team, if you wanted me to take any team to a ladder and just keep playing with one team, I would somewhat build this team. Garbodor, as much as I would love it to be better, it's only good as a situational thing. You know, as in, it's decent with Choice Band weak armor. I like it. It's a good T-Spike setter, but other than that, it really doesn't have much to offer. And I love Delphox. Yeah, Delphox is cool. Like, also, can anyone explain, since this move drops special attack by 2, why does it have the chance to miss? I don't know, Shadow Ball. Or just Calm Mind. Oh, Shadow Ball. There we go. And then this would be some sort of maybe Sub-Petaya. Something like that. I don't know. And then this would be like bulky. Oh. A sad player, thanks for the subscription. You could be Roar instead of Toxic, but I don't have anything else to Toxic with. Something could also have Taunt here. Now that I think about it. And this I would like to be banned. Or actually, I would like to be Iron Blade. Okay. Metal Coat. And then obviously Focus Sash. Like this. And then the most boring but effective yeah. Ish. Oh. Please say hi to me. Hi, up high. And please don't spam it anymore. We are missing a Z move, I guess. I mean, Delphox could be Z. Oh. Delphox could be Z Solar Z Grass for effective removal of stuff instead of this. Actually, yeah, let's do that. And then instead of Overheat, then do Fire Blast. You know, that also works. Something like that. I'm not saying this is fleshed out. I'm saying if there was a team that I would make, it would be this one. Makes the fox a scarf. Um, does it need the scarf? I mean, my Greninja answer is Breloom. My Draco Turtle Dragapult answer is not this anyway. I mean, Shadow Ball doesn't probably kill it, and it kills me with Shadow Ball. Yeah, you know, it would need fleshing out, but Anyway, Facade on Salamence, yeah, it could be Facade. Slow, less power, but you don't care about the burn. Okay, yeah. I think let's end at that, because the stream broke, and I think we were at 3 hours then, and now it's another hour almost, so... And it's getting dark, as you can see, and I'm also getting a bit hungry. Bomb over wave? Yeah, I don't know. Sure. I mean, it could be Sludge Wave, sure. There you go. No, I don't really care. You could take this team to the ladder and try how well it works. It's probably weak against... It's definitely weak against Dracovish, as you can see. Because when I think about this team, I don't think how to beat Gen 8 meta. I'm just... There isn't a single Gen 8 Pokemon here, by the way. So, probably take it to Gen 7 or something. But yeah, thanks for the stream. No probs, Sean. It's the worst Pokemon in your opinion by design. Kyurem, black and white. Definitely. They look so overcomplicated. Okay, yeah. So no real battles here. Mostly talking. Both of these videos, or both of these streams are gonna be VODs, I think, unless YouTube discards them because of reasons. So you can always go back and see my rant on RNG and my suggestions for how to rework Pokemon and my explanations and opinions on how or why Pokemon are... Some Pokemon are broken, some Pokemon are bad. And blah blah blah. And next time I'm gonna be doing Isaac because it's been a while since I did Isaac. So, you know, whoever is interested in seeing that, which is probably like 100 people, but still, I'll welcome you and we'll play some good Isaac. I got better at the game, by the way. I now understand a lot of stuff that happens in it. I subscribed but it didn't say? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, and I guess that's gonna be it for today. Yeah, it didn't say or don't know. Oh, it did, but it didn't show it. And as for Showdown, I wanted to do D-Team, and I think I'm gonna do D-Team next as a video. So probably tomorrow, we'll see. And then after D-Team, we might just do some stupid shit, like new meta sets. Yeah. That's it. I kind of don't want to make it any longer because stuff. So, see you guys next time, and I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this kind of different stream to normal streams, and I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoy. I hope you agree with some of my opinions. If not, that's also fine, as long as your counter argument is just no, fuck you. I don't play Smash, no. Yeah, and I'll see you on Isaac, and I'll see you on the D-Team video, I guess. So, see you guys, stay cool, and wash your hands, and